What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about completely transforming the way you plan and design your space using AI. Have you ever wished you could see your dream home before you buy your furniture? Or you're stuck staring at endless Pinterest board not knowing what works for your space? Well, I just found this AI tool called Ideal House, and in this video I'm going to show you how this AI can first help house owners reimagine their space with their ideal design before they commit to expensive decisions. And second, help interior designers like myself to instantly test out different furniture and textures and fabrics before their final presentation. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Mia and I am an interior designer based in London. And on my channel, I share everything related to interior design and also a lot of content to help expand interior designers' skills. So if that's something that you're interested, I would love for you to stick around and also subscribe to my channel. That'll be even better. So I've tried out quite a few AI rendering tools for interior design by now, okay? Including Midjourney, Re-Render, and Render, and I do have a video about how I use those AI tools as well if you're interested, and I'll leave in the description below. But after trying all these AI tools, I did find that each program has its own unique competitive edge. And with Ideal House, there's more than 15 AI tools that you can play around with, and for me, I personally found these 3 AI tools so helpful and so good to my day-to-day workflow. First one is emptying out your room completely without destroying your space, so it keeps walls, floors, ceilings, windows very accurate, which is insane. Then second one, you can drop your ideal furniture images into the space and it creates a realistic in situ image in the room in a second. Then the third one, you can change fabric textures of specific furniture without changing anything else in the room. Honestly, everyone has to be using this AI tool by now because traditionally we would use Photoshop to even put like some initial concept together, which takes time, or like we would use like a software for renderings, which also takes time, or we would ask the visualizers and like that costs money because you have to pay them. And honestly, now with this AI, you would save so much time and you can test out different ideas in a second. And enough with me talking now. So in today's video, I'll show you these 3 powerful AI tools that I really liked from Ideal House, and I'll leave a timestamp below as usual so you can skip to the tutorials that you like. Now, if you guys are ready, let's begin. So to get started on the Ideal House, you go to the website and you can actually start this for free. So you can click to the black icon here, get started for free, and then you'll see this homepage. I'm just going to walk you through what's in here first. So if you go to the left-hand side, you can start by going to the Explore, where you can see other people's projects. So this is a great tool and it's quite common in AI softwares to see this Explore page. If you go to the AI tool, this is where you can find more than 15 AI tools in this page, and you can see that there are so many categorized AI tools, and it's divided into design, staging, and present. In design, you have like interior remodel, for example. In staging, there's like furniture try-on. Present, you could like enhance photography. And then if you go to this right hand side on the House GPT, this is where you could ask like questions to like, you know, Chat GPT, but like for interior specific. So for example, you could ask like your budget for your interior renovation project, for example, and House GPT will help you kind of plan your budget and like give some advices, which is cool. And let's now go back to the AI tools. So the first AI tool that I want to show you guys is when you scroll down, it's at the bottom and it's this object remover. So let's click onto this one. So once you click it, like you can see that this tool kind of like empties out your room completely, which is cool. So today I'm going to use this photo on my own that I found on Pinterest, and I'm going to empty this space first to kind of have an image that we can use as a starter. So when you go to the right hand side, actually left hand side, I have a problem with the right and left, but anyway, on the left hand side there is this like removal method, and you can either choose remove all or click to remove it. So first let's try out this like remove all tool, and I'm going to hit generate. Usually this takes about like less than 30 seconds. I'm fast forwarding this, and voila, we already have this like emptied out space that AI created, which is crazy. So they completely removed the space, as you can see before and after when you click this icon. So they kept like the ceiling features, the curtains, and the floor, and it's exactly the same pattern. We can see that they've just left out this weird like stuff on the skirting area, which I want to remove. So now I'm going to this edit tool and then choose the object remover again, and it would automatically go to the new window and completely like use this image to now start removing. So instead of now removing all, I'm going to select click to remove, and in this method you can basically select the part or the section of the image that you want to remove specifically. So you can either like hover your mouse and click into the object you want to remove, or there's also a tool of like lasso that you can kind of section it like a Photoshop. So I'm going to use that to select some of the parts, and once you're happy with your selection, I'm gonna hit a generate again, and let's see how this turns out. And again, it's like super quick, and I'm just genuinely impressed with this like quality. So now voila, like it's everything quite neat, and it's very like clean surface that I can now start populating a furniture into this space. So now we have a base of the space that we can work on. So let's close this window, and you can either download this and like if you are paying premium, which I have, you can like remove the watermark and you can make it a little bit more high resolution, and you can download it and re-upload this image to start in the new AI tool. Or you can go to this image, and if you hover over to the edit tool, we can now go to the furniture try on, which you can also find from the main AI page that we just showed you earlier. So I'm just going to click this one here. And once you get into the new window, this is the page that you will see. It's quite similar to the last one, but I'm going to upload the image that we just cleaned out and I've downloaded. So I'm going to bring this back again here and select this image, and let's confirm it. And now you can have this canvas, and basically underneath this picture you have this add furniture icon. So in here you can start like bringing in your own furniture that you would like to bring in. So again, I've downloaded a few like ideal furniture from the Pinterest that I liked, and one of the tip here is to actually bring in the image of just like the furniture. So like no background, like quite simple neutral background backdrop, and it's like a clean furniture image basically. And once you bring that image, let's confirm. The AI will ask you to crop this image, so let's crop it to the size of the furniture and click done, and it will basically like drop into your image. And now from here you can scale it to adjust to the size of your room, and you can like position it to the place that you want to place it. And this background remover basically removes the background of your image, so this is super cool as well. And once you're happy with the position and like scaling, you can adjust it however you want. I'm going to hit generate, and let's see how this is going to turn my image into. So now the image is ready again. It's super quick, but you can see that the AI has added like its like weight and like the shadows, so it actually looks like it's in the photo. And you can basically side by side, so like now you can see that the furniture is in its place, and the scale and the quality is quite good, so I'm really happy with it. So now you can either download it, or you can go back to the edit tool and add more furniture. So you can either go edit or add more furniture. I'm going to add more furniture, and it will take to this page again. So now it has brought this last image here, and we can add another furniture. Now I'm going to upload this side chair by Casina. It's quite a famous chair, kangaroo chair, and let's place it over on the right hand side and remove the background, and you can kind of scale it again. And once you're happy, let's hit generate. So once it's done, let's have a look at this. So like I can see that the chair is in like a wrong angle, or like a wrong direction, and I wasn't really happy, so I tried out again once more to see if like my positioning was wrong. You kind of have to test it out a few times to get the right angle, but sometimes if like the furniture image is outside of your frame, sometimes like it distorts the angle, so just be mindful of that. But I'm just going to redo this again and show you that the second time it kind of worked. And there we go. I think I'm happy with this version. So let's now upload this furniture from Nord 11. I think it's called Little Big Chair. I love this fabric as well. It's called Tiger Mountain fabric from Dead Art. Obsessed. I just wanted to show you guys how this chair kind of worked out in this space. So as you can see, I scaled it out, I moved the background, and now I got this image here, which was completely like wrong position as I put it. And the learning from here is, again, like before, I kind of put it in outside of the like picture frame, so you kind of want to put this like within your picture frame, and I wanted to try this again. I've still like had this like slightly outside, but wanted to show you how this turns out. And see, like it just didn't capture what I really wanted to do. It's distorted, so I wasn't really happy. I kept trying to bring this furniture, but it was quite difficult for this AI to like understand my furniture. So I'm just going to show you one last time how the third one worked out. Yeah, see, like it just didn't work out. Like it just like erased half of the portion of the furniture in the back, like the sofa, which I wasn't happy. Like the position of the chair is now fine though, but it erased the backing. So I decided to not use this chair at all. And instead, I'm going to add the same kangaroo chair that found the mirrored image. So I'm going to bring this one here. And again, going to place this now within the picture frame, remove the object, and let's see how this one turns out. So here we have the image. I'm pretty happy. I think like it could have been slightly to the left, but I'm pretty happy with the angle and the location. So I'm just going to use this image and move forward. I'm going to now add a little bit more furniture. So now I'm going to bring a rug, and let's confirm, and I'm going to adjust this like size again by cropping and hit done, and just placing this to where I want to place it. So let's see how this AI will understand my rug. And voila, I'm pretty happy with this result. It kind of understood that it's a rug and placed it underneath the chair. I think the leg is now missing, but I think the beauty of AI is that now you can kind of picture like the color and like the furniture rather than being accurate. So I think it still needs work on like the accuracy of the model, but you can really like test out with different furniture here. So like I found it really helpful. But for example, you can also like remove this object again. So like if you go to the edit tool, and then I think it's called the object remover, like the first one, we can bring this image back in and select this chair because I want the accurate chair now with the leg now. So just going to select zoom in and make sure I've selected all the furniture and hit generate. And now it would create the image without the chair again. So now I can use this image to bring back the kangaroo chair on top of the rug. I think the lesson here is also like start by something lower rather than going under afterwards. So like put rug first and then sofa and then, you know, the chair and stuff like that. So that's the lesson I've learned from this AI. But now I have the image with the kangaroo chair back in, and there's a leg now. So I'm happy to move forward with this. And I'm going to like further add the furniture. This time I'm going to bring the coffee table. So let's crop this image, and it's the same thing, but I just wanted to show you the complete version of this interior. So let's hit generate, and voila, you can see that it has a coffee table now with the shadows. So I'm very happy with how this result is coming along. And now I thought I could add some artwork to the wall. So let's go back to add furniture. And this time I'm going to bring back the original image that I have and basically use the same artwork. So cropping this part of the wall, and basically adjust the scale, remove the background, and adjust to my new photography here, the image, and then just slightly move over. Once you're happy, I'm just going to hit generate again. And there we go. I think I have pretty much understood the artwork on the wall. So it's like pretty close to the original image, which I'm happy. And lastly, I'm going to add some lighting. So this is the pendant light I wanted to use. Again, let's crop the image, and it's the same thing. Remove the background, adjust the scale, and then I'm going to complete this image one more time. And there we go. I think I have like a complete furniture try on, which I'm really happy about. Then once you have like a furniture try on and you're like happy with where you are, you can actually go to edit and then use this photo enhancer. You can actually see that, the wall has slightly turned green from the original, and like it's kind of pixelated now. So what I want to do is use this photo enhancer, bring this image again, or like AI, this ideal house will automatically bring your last image. And then variation means like 1 is minimal like changes to your actual design. 6 is like change some things about it in your design. I wanted to keep this exactly as it is, but just improve the quality. So I made it to the bar low at 1, and let's hit generate and see how the quality has enhanced. You can now see that they've given us like 3 variations. So I'm pretty happy with like brightening up the walls, and it feels a lot cleaner. But I can see that some of the furniture is still pixelated, and you can see the kangaroo chairs like rattan is kind of like bit not perfect. So I'm happy with like brightening up, and like generally it has improved. But what I want to try now is actually download this image and bring it into Chat GPT, because I think Chat GPT can also enhance this quality. So I wanted to test it out, which quality was better. So let's download this like in high quality without the watermark, and I'm going to Chat GPT and bring this image. But before, I want to say to improve the quality and detail of this interior, keep everything as it is, and I'm going to add the image that I downloaded from Ideal House, and let's see how the quality will improve. So ChatGPT is doing its own thing. This usually takes a little bit longer than Ideal House, but okay, well, it's not too bad. I think they both did a great job in like enhancing the image, but I'm still not really keen about the kangaroo chair. Like it has kind of modified little fantasy in here, so it's not as accurate as the original kangaroo chair, but I think you can kind of get what you're trying to achieve here, and it's a very good result, considering that traditionally you have to do this in Photoshop, for example. So I'm very happy with the result, and it's kind of for you to see what works in this space. So once you're happy, the last thing I want to show you is last tool called Texture Replacer, and in here you can actually change the texture. So I'm going to show you that. Let's bring this last image, and let's say I want to change the texture of this sofa. So I'm going to highlight it and upload the fabrics or the texture that you want to replace it with. So you select that on the texture icon here, and then once you're uploaded, you hit generate, and basically this AI tool will replace just that furniture's texture, which is great, because you don't really have to use manual Photoshop to do it, and it kind of like keeps the shadow, the shape, and like now you can see what fabrics also works in this space. So I feel like this is one of the powerful tools from Ideal House, and I'm really happy to use this tools every day in my day-to-day workflow. I wanted to show you another example. Let's say I wanted to change the black texture of the pendant light to something more bronze. So I can bring this bronze texture. Let's upload this one here. I don't know if this is gonna work in the space, but I just wanted to show you if it will work in this AI tool. And I guess, yeah, it kind of worked. You can see that it just literally, changed the texture where I highlighted. So I think this is very detailed change that we see in AI tools. So I'm really happy about that. That was all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this helpful. If you did like this tutorial, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up. That would mean a world to me. And I also do have a lot of playlists related to AI for interior designers. So if that's something that you're interested, feel free to check them out. I'll leave it somewhere on this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.